Hey y'all, well, giving this another try. Out here and kind of chilling out a little bit before I go inside. Cut a little bit of grass out here with the puppy. Say hey puppy. There you go. Well, anyway, I was watching this TikTok. Somebody had said something other about they were doing prayers and praying over someone who had COVID and they were healing and stuff like that. And YouTube was banning it. That's typical, isn't it? For YouTube to do something like that. Google, whatever, even TikTok or Facebook or Instagram or whoever. That's typical. You know, that's not to be discounted. And but my thing is this: if you go out here and you lay hands on somebody by the power of the Holy Spirit, and that person heals, that's an act of God. And some things don't need to be on video, and some other things should. Maybe they should. That's just, you know, maybe they should, maybe they shouldn't. I don't know. But it's not a bit, to me, it's not a big deal if that happens, because we know what the power of faith is. And those who run Google or TikTok or whoever else, they maybe a lot of them aren't so faithful as us. So if they ban you, if they block you, what have you, they take down a video, it's no big deal. That person's healed. The person who recovered from COVID has healed, you know, and maybe in some cases that that needs to be kept in your prayer closet. Maybe in some cases that doesn't need to be broadcasted, because it needs to be for witness for those who've seen it, or, you know, who have been around it, and so not so much for those on the outside, because maybe it reaches more those who have faith than it should be reaching to those who don't have faith, to see what the Holy Spirit can do. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but, you know, hopefully you get it. But that's not a big deal if Google or TikTok or whatever else, whoever else bans your videos for praying over people who are sick and have an illness like COVID or any other disease or malady or whatever, you know. When you lay hands on that person, it's not by the power of you, it's by the power of the Holy Spirit that you do that, you know. And some things should be kept between you and the Lord, and some things are obviously put out for others to see. It just depends on the unction, I suppose, of the Holy Spirit, how you know, put it out there, I suppose. But even if it doesn't go out, even if it's banned, that doesn't mean that God's not working, because God works around man's stuff. He works around man's bans. He works around it. So he can do anything, you know, and glorify himself through and in you, no matter what you do on video or anything else. See ya.